Our next speaker is Arash Derambarsh. He comes from the city of Courbevoie, and he is deputy mayor there. And Arash has been, I didn't know, but I got to know that he really was the individual pushing for one of the first French laws against food waste, and that shows what even a single person's will can manage. So, Arash, the floor is yours.
Dear friends, thank you so much for your invitation. Your organization is amazing. Thank you to Valencia, Marine, Laura, Carlos, all the authorities of this city and Spain. It's an honor for me to be here. Like you said, we passed the law in 2016. France was the first country in the world that passed this law. This law was, you know, a very amazing change about the mentality. Why? Because before 2016, we saw many times lots of unsold food on the garbage with bleach. It was shock for our generation, because in Europe, and it's amazing to see many friends from many countries on our continent to be here. We can change the point of view. But for us, for our generation, it was scandalous. Because on 500 million people, citizens in our continent, we have more than 100 million poor persons. We cannot continue like that. If you want to build an European generation citizen, dear Christina, we have to build with very strong values. How we can build the next generation? It's without poor person and without hunger persons. Because when you are hungry, you cannot study, you cannot work, you cannot have dignity. I come here to call all my friends in Europe, all my colleagues, and the amazing cities that you represent, to say that we have to take this lead on the world. Europe, all the time, have this lead. We had in our continent the light philosophy. We had in our continent many laws that we show to all the world that we have these values. And this is the next target. This is the most important target. That's why I've got 3 disagreements with you, dear Christina. It's of course friendship disagreement. This first disagreement is we cannot wait 2030, I'm sorry. The poor person is today. They cannot wait 2030. We have the solutions right now. I will show you in a few minutes how we made in France. The second disagreement that I have with you, I am not agree about your graphic, and this is the support of this summit that we can confront the point of view, of course. The second disagreement is about the food chain you showed. This is not the fault of the families and the persons, they buy the food. The only one responsibility of this food waste at first is the lobby of agroalimentary. Why? We have a food chain. The first, Valeria and you showed it very well, is the production, of course. The second is the transformation, the processing. The third is the distribution, and the fourth is the consumption. We have a problem. This problem concerns everybody here. the lobby of industry of agroalimentary had 80% of the monopoly of the distribution. 80%. This monopoly killed the farmers because they have to buy the production with very low price. They have to produce more. And the product of the farmers are not healthy because the tomatoes, for example, have to be long time because of the pesticides. The second victim of this system is the consumers. You constate how many cancers we have. You constate how many obesity we have in this continent, in USA, in Asia. That's why we have to change our food chain, Christina. When I came many times in the European Commission, I saw Jean-Claude Juncker, because I passed the law in France, but also I passed an amendment in European Commission, in European Parliament in 2016. I was in the European Parliament, and the amendment had my name, but Jean-Claude Juncker wouldn't sign the amendment because he was frightened against the lobby of the agroalimentary. I had a conversation with him. I said, Mr. President, you have to sign that. We are waiting this amendment. This is a politic solution. This is not administration, this is politic. Because I am deputy mayor, I have to say to all my citizens in France, Europe don't want to sign this law. What is this law in France, exactly? Thanks to this law, all the supermarkets, they have got more than superficie of 400 meters, they have the obligation to give back the unsold food to the charities. If the supermarket don't give back the unsold food to the charities, it will be a fine 10,000 euros. We condemn 2 supermarkets in France. Today, all the supermarkets give back to the charities the unsold food. Do you know how does it much? Because I read many solutions with costs. You have to know how does it cost? €0. This law costs €0. So simple. I will show you what we adapt this law in my city, Courbevoie. It's possible to, with the translation, please, the subtitles. Thank you so much. I will show you.
La ville de Courbevoie est devenue la première ville mondiale de lutte contre le gaspillage alimentaire suite au vote de la loi contre le gaspillage alimentaire le 11 février 2016. Cette loi a permis de sauver plus de 10 millions de repas par an, une hausse de plus de 22% du don alimentaire aux associations caritatives.
Je vous remercie toutes et toutes de votre présence pour célébrer l'anniversaire de la loi contre le gaspillage alimentaire.
Notre combat n'est pas celui d'un jour, d'un an ou d'une décennie.
Le gaspillage, c'est une question transpartisane, c'est une question d'humanité, c'est une question de raréfaction des ressources.
Les villes, elles peuvent agir, elles peuvent décider, elles ont besoin de stratégie. Le gaspillage, c'est d'abord la conséquence d'une surconsommation.
J'incite à travailler différemment les produits, à anoblir la cuisine des restes et aussi à consommer local, consommer français.
Chaque année, nous intégrons dans ce processus un niveau d'exigence sur ce que nous voulons pour notre civilisation. Cette lutte contre le gaspillage alimentaire vous coûte, mesdames et messieurs, 0 €. L'objectif final pour nous, c'est de pouvoir faire passer au XXIe siècle tous les secteurs économiques pour la lutte contre le gaspillage alimentaire, aider ceux qui sont démunis, d'où notamment la création d'une application et d'une carte interactive pour que les personnes puissent récupérer un sac en toute discrétion. La France, c'est un pays qui doit être modèle. Nous sommes tous liés sur cette mondialisation. Le fait que la FAO et des Nations Unies soient présents ici C'est une marque de reconnaissance qui permet de montrer que Courbevoie est dans le bon chemin.
C'est un plaisir pour nous de voir Courbevoie être candidate à ce qu'on appelle l'initiative ville verte de la FAO.
Nous emmenons les agents de la FAO pour qu'ils puissent constater que la charte contre le gaspillage alimentaire et la loi contre le gaspillage alimentaire marchent en France. Première étape, au supermarché Intermarché rue de Beson à Courbevoie, nous allons constater une distribution d'invendus alimentaires. Comment le supermarché est en lien avec cette association caritative, les bénévoles de la Croix-Rouge française, pour les récupérer et les redonner aux démunis. Après le supermarché et Intermarché avec la Croix-Rouge, on est venu dans l'école Marcel Achard à Courbevoie pour montrer ce que la ville de Courbevoie fait concrètement dans ses écoles.
L'objectif de la ville, c'est de mettre en place une alimentation saine, durable, permettant aux enfants de manger équilibré.
Donc à Courbevoie, on a énormément de menus équilibrés, des menus avec beaucoup de labels, des produits bio, des produits locaux, pour effectivement que ce soit des produits sains.
Notre objectif, c'est de lutter contre l'obésité infantile en appliquant les principes du GMRCN et veillant à proposer des menus équilibrés sur 20 repas successifs. La table de tri connecté, justement, nous permet de pouvoir avoir deux indications. La première, c'est de connaître l'état de satisfaction des enfants sur le repas qui a été proposé, et également le taux de gaspillage alimentaire qu'il aura généré par son plateau.
La ville de Courbevoie a une implication transversale sur tous les sujets de la lutte contre le gaspillage alimentaire.
On est assez impressionnés, mon collègue et moi-même, sur cet engagement de Courbevoie, sur ces actions très concrètes qui sont mises en œuvre. Il y a un suivi très sérieux d'un certain nombre d'indicateurs de progrès, et ce qui fait que finalement, la ville fait figure de pionnier. Courbevoie pourrait très bien être une ville capable d'inspirer énormément de villes au sud.
Et votre action, que chacun dans vos domaines particuliers, sont au cœur du devenir de notre planète, c'est-à-dire sont au cœur du devenir de l'homme.
Vous votez vous-même cette charte contre le gaspillage alimentaire. L'objectif pour nous est très simple, la lutte contre la faim.
Thank you very much. My call here is not to say that France is the better country in the world, because you will say all the time French or all the time are arrogant. It's not the meaning of my speech. I just come here to show you that what we made, Christina, dear friends from Milan, Cagliari, Varsovie, Göteborg, and Valencia, cost €0. €0. For your taxpayers, it's a very important argue. The second argue is that you can make a partnership all the time with the charities. The third is that we have to make a partnership with all the countries on the European Union. That's why we need you. I know that I send you many messages in LinkedIn, in email. I never had an answer, but I will continue, don't worry. Because this is our conviction. This is a very important target, like I said. And we made a big petition, this petition with the support of Action Against Hunger, with the FAO, with the Red Cross, are more than 1.6 million signatures, citizens of Europe, based on the Lisbon Treaty. And we want that the French law become a European law. We need your help. We have to harmonize our law. All your work is amazing, but if we not harmonize our fight, we will not win this battle. That's why, thank you so much to listen to me, and hope to talk very soon about our work. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.